thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. What's that girl doing now? Today I'm going to show you how to make a Valentine ball wreath made out of a Dollar Tree find. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. That way you don't miss my next video. And be sure to stay tuned to the end where I give you some bonus information. I found this cute little heart at the Dollar Tree for $1, and I'm going to show you how to decorate it. I have these leftover ornaments from Christmas, and I decorated them with this red checkered pattern with a little heart on the bottom. And I'm going to attach those to this wreath. It's going to be really cute. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I've already taken this love thing off, so I'm just going to set that aside because I will need that at a later time. Got to get my glue gun plugged in here. Get it heating up. So I have these red glittery pipe cleaners that I just folded in half, and I cut that, and then I folded it in half again, and I cut that, and then I have a bunch of these little pieces of it. So they're about 4 inches long. Probably don't need to be that big, but that's what I got. So I'm just using my glue gun holder here as a measuring. Each one of these squares is 1 inch, so I just kind of eyeballed it like that. That's just a quick measuring. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ball that I want to start with down in the point here. I'm just going to poke the end of the ball through the back side of the wreath so it doesn't show. So it'll look like that. Make sure it's nice and centered. And I'm going to go ahead and hot glue that in place. And I'm just going to put some hot glue around it there. Gotta let that cool down before I can go on to the next one. And as I do this, I want to try to keep my my glittery stuff here pretty straight. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Trying to make sure it's in the center. I got that much done so far. Now I'm just going to alternate the checkered balls with the white balls. These are glass, so they're slippery. Around the wreath, and we'll see what it looks like when I get done. All right, now I have half the wreath done, so I'm going to go ahead and wire these together so they stay on a little bit better. Just going to take these little pipe cleaners that I cut earlier, and I'm just going to strap them down to the frame. All right, there we go. What do you think so far? So I got them all hot glued, and then I took my pipe cleaner and I just twisted them together to the frame, and that's what we got so far. Okay, so now we got our little love thing that we took off earlier, and I'm going to put it back on here. It does have some of the red glittery stuff on it where I took it off, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to glue it back on here and you won't even see it. So let's go ahead and get that glued on. And I'm just going to go where they had it glued here. I'm going to put a slight angle here. Kind of center it there on that side. Looks cute. That's what we got so far. I love it. Bonus information time. So now I'm going to show you how to use my bow maker that I sell on my Etsy shop. So if you look at here, I've got a little chart up here. I'll explain that in a minute. These are your holes where your pegs are going to go. And then this is a measuring stick, I guess, measuring area. And it goes up to 10 inches. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 4-inch bow with 6 loops. So according to my chart, I'm going to need a 36-inch ribbon. So I'm just going to put a peg here in the back, in the last one, and I'm going to put my ribbon on here, like that, just to hold it. Then I'm just going to measure. So I got 10 inches, 20 inches, 30 inches, and 6 inches. So I'm going to cut right here, which I already have some cut, so I'm not going to cut it again. But that's what I would do, 36 inches. So here's my ribbon. So I said I wanted a 4-inch ribbon, so I'm going to, or bow. So I'm going to put a peg in the 4-inch on this side and a peg on a 4-inch on this side. I'm going to find the center of my ribbon, which is right here, and I'm going to put it in the middle of my 2 pegs. Then I'm just going to, then I'm going to wrap it around. So when it says 6 loops, that doesn't mean like 6 on each side. It means 6 all together. So right here, I already have 2 loops. 1, 2. Then I'm going to go around again. Make sure not to twist my bow. There's 4 loops, or twist my ribbon. And now there's 6 loops, okay? Now there is a way that I can take these ends and I can wrap it around here and tie it off, but I'm not going to do that on this one. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, I'm going to run it underneath, and I'm going to keep it in the center of my bow, and I'm just going to wrench down on that as tight as I can and twist that. Okay, now I've got 2 tails, and I'm just going to slip this off. And there I have a 4-inch 6-loop ribbon. Can you see that against my black shirt? So there we go. Now if you use wired ribbon, it's a lot easier to manipulate the loops. But this is just a silk ribbon. It's a little bit more difficult. So then I'm just going to take my 2 ends and I'm going to match them up so they're the same length, pretty much, kind of. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut my ends at an angle so I get a cute little end of my ribbon like that. Can you see? So there's my ribbon. Sorry, I keep putting it up against my black shirt and you can't see it. There. There you go. Isn't that cute? So, set this aside. I hope you like that little bonus information. I do sell those boards again on my Etsy shop if you want to purchase one of those. My Etsy shop is called Checkered Creations. So now I'm going to take my Valentine wreath that I had, and I'm going to take these 2 ends of my pipe cleaner and I'm going to run it down through here where I want it to go, and I'm just going to wire it to the frame. And I'm just going to tie it, twist tie it like I did everything else. if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. That way you won't miss my next new and exciting video. Got lots of new ones coming out. This comes with a hanger from the dollar store, but I took it off and now I can't get it back on. So I'm just going to use another red pipe cleaner as a hanger. So I just wrapped it to the parts of the frame here. And so there you go. It's ready for your door or for your wall or wherever you want to hang it. If you make one of these, I would love to see it. Oh, if you like my glue gun holder, I also sell these on my Etsy shop. So check it out. Each one is a unique piece. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.